Planner Babes, it's Kim here from Memories in Time. Today I'm back to share with you how I am planning to take this little stack of minis or teeny tinies that I have. I have 6 books, and I'm going to take the ribbon off and put them on these are just the black plastic classic rings. I'm hoping that the classic will be big enough. If not, you know what? I'm going to try the classic because currently I am out of the expander discs. I'm hoping you can tell by the hesitation that the classics are not going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and I'll put them on the classics, and I know I'm going to have to make a stop and pick up a new box of expander rings. So to get started, I am going to go ahead and take the ribbon off, and in case any of you are new Planner Babes, just getting started in December or January, and you see Planner Peeps who have been around for a while either have hair bands or have the elastic off the bottom of the sticker packs, and you're wondering why people do that. As you use and use and use and use your sticker books, eventually the adhesive that is holding your sticker books together will break apart. And this is a very good example here. So this is what your spine looks like. And typically you can take a sticker and stick on there, or a white Jelly Roll pen and write the title of your book on there. And then you open it up and the adhesive is all down this part. Well, when you flip through and flip through and flip through so many times, eventually that is going to tear and your pages will start to fall out. So lots of Planner Babes, including myself, love to put some type of binding on your sticker pack so that you don't lose your pages. The thing I've been seeing lately is a lot of people are using book rings to hang on to their clips. I'm going to tell you, I have a massive amount of scrapbook supplies in my little craft room, because years ago I was an avid scrapbooker. I just don't have the time now, but I still have tons of supplies. The rings worked well for me on some things, other things they did not work well. So I think for my purpose, what's going to work best for me is the rings. And I'm sorry, hello, discs. It's too early in the morning. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to cut off the cover of each book, because I still want that to let me know what stickers are in there. And I am going to just use my classic punch, and this is going to be my middle punch. So I'm going to try to line that up, and these are kind of thick, so hopefully I can get it right in there. You know what, this is going to be too thick. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to tear off a sticker sheet, and I'm going to stick my sticker sheet right in there, and I hope that the camera is picking this up. I'm going to try to align that circle right in the middle, and then I'm going to punch. And it worked perfectly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use this as a guideline, and I'll use my hole punch. And I was not anticipating that, so at the moment I'm praying that my hole punch is inside my desk drawer. And so what I'm going to do is I just put a mark right there. I know it's black and it's hard to see, but it's an ink mark. And So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my old-fashioned from my teacher days hole punch, and I'm going to punch a hole right there, and I'm going to punch a hole right there, and then I simply am going to, and I don't want these slits to be bigger, so I'm going to just cut just like that. And so, and I'm going to tell you that has to come off because it'll drive me crazy if it doesn't. Okay, so now I have the rings on, and I can tell this is gonna have, I'm gonna have to have the extender rings. And so, and this book is The Holiday and Seasons. And I'm not going to sit here and punch every single book in front of you. I'm just going to do this one book. And then on Instagram, I will post a picture of the final product. And the only reason that I am doing one sticker sheet at a time is I do not want to get anything too thick into my punch and break my punch. And then you'll see that glue is going to start, and just peel that glue off. You're good. By the way, look at that sticker, how gorgeous. I think that's going to inspire a beautiful layout. I have put things in my punch before. You hear that spring catching right there? I have put things in my punch before that's a little too thick. I did create a laminated cover for my Christmas extension pack, and I thought I'd broken my punch. So be careful using thick. That's just like when I realized that wasn't going to slide in there. No, wasn't going to risk it. This one right here is catching for some reason. I don't know why, but it's all good now. And then I'm just making sure that all of the glue that is holding these pages together as I tear them off, just make sure that that is off my pages. Again, not wanting anything to get stuck in my punch. So it looks like I'm going to be making a trip back to the Hobby Lobby today to pick up some expander rings for this project. I have some extra, but not enough. I have two. I love the expander rings. Typically, when I get a planner, because I'm one of these people that I put everything in my planner, especially my work planner. Everything goes in it. And so, I always just switch out to expander rings. And I am choosing not to use the back on each sticker book because I will take the front off of the next sticker books to identify what book that is. And if I include the back, it's just going to make it a thicker little booklet. And I think that one is off just a smidge. And so I am not including that. So now I am simply just going to, and that I am going to have to trim down just a smidge. That one seems to be too tight. So I'm going to cut just another little snippet right out of there. Oh yeah, much better. And so I'm going to take a stack of these now. And I'm not sure what Planner Babe came up with this idea. I know that I've seen several girls, Planner Babes, who store their tinies this way. So I'm not really sure who came up with this idea. It's genius, whoever you are. Thank you. It's genius. And I don't know, honestly, what we Planner Babes would do without Instagram and YouTube to keep us all organized and straight. And I am going to go ahead and put the next cover on just for a little stability and so we can see what this is going to look like. And it very well may be that these classic size rings will be fine, but I know that I'm going to eventually have to just change them out into expander rings. And so I'm going to do the same thing again. I simply am going to put a mark right in the center here to know that's where I'm going to punch. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make my cut even prior to my punch. And my little close to my heart precision tip scissors here are extremely sharp. I snipped the tip end of my finger with them the other day. Oops, that's a little off. Hopefully it won't make a difference. So I'm going to snap that back on. Oh no, it's good. So I have 6 of these books. No, it is off a little. It's going to make it, no, it's not going to make it hard to flip. So the premise behind this will be that when I pick up my tinies, I'll just be able, this will be the cover that tells me what stack I'm in, and then I'll just be able to flip. And then if I want to use both stickers, all I have to do is pop the sheet out. How fabulous is that? And then I will continue as one book ends. Instead of having the back on it, then the next cover will come, and then the sticker pack that's in that, and so on until my tinies are all nicely bound on rings. And again, once I get the tinies I have, these might turn into, I might swap these out for expander discs. Right now I am 1 short, so I'll need to make a pit stop and pick some up. So hopefully you like this little tip. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to be inspired by future content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell. Until next time, happy planning!